Okay, update of my other video. I'm getting in depth and a little closer. I'm just giving an eye view of how I ran stuff. Wastegate coming out of the cross pipe there. Everything's wrapped. Down pipe, O2 sensors, fuel pressure regulator gauge. I did moved that is off of a Eagle Talon. Remote brake. Here's what I had to do here. See that? So it moved the canister over. So it's no longer sitting on top of this. It's off to the side. Works fine. I actually got better brakes because I had to use the Eagle Talon thing. I've got actually better brakes than I did when I was using the factory. It could have been that they were so old and wore out. This thing's got 100,000 miles on it. So that could be the possibility, but I do have better braking, like it's right now when you hit the brakes. So I don't know, it just might be the other ones wore out. So it definitely works pretty good. This is my design of my headers right here. I know this is like not the single tubular, but you gotta understand this was my first set that I ever made. So later on, I end up selling these. I might end up building me the old fancy ones. We'll see how this one does. The fancy one, everybody's got single divided tubes that all of them same length and all that. You know, we'll see. But it's got a long ways to go. I'd love to be able to. I'm not great at wiring. Got to get some stuff straightened out about my wiring. That's one thing I got to do. This is right here. I wish this thing was gone. I'd have a lot more room without this here. Batteries in the trunk, that you could see. Run everything in here. Batteries in the trunk, which is one of the best things I did, is put that back here. You drive one of these cars as a everyday driver, you may not want to do this, but this is not an everyday driver. This is my project car, something I'll drive on the weekends to go get groceries or to a car meet. These are these are cheap knockoffs. I plan on getting Öhlins. This is what I want. I've used Öhlins before, great. So I'm planning on putting those on here. There's my setup for my bigger lines, braided lines for my fuel pump. You can actually literally hear the fuel dumping into the tank. It's not I've got a 240, I think, in here. Not 240, it's a 340 CFM pump, and literally you can hear the fuel dumping in the tank. I mean, of course, you know, without being full, but it just dumps in the tank. But the fuel pump's not very loud at all. So you hear it running, but it's not that bad. So what else is there? My light's going dead. Now I'll explain that in a minute. Just watch the next video. Like and subscribe.